Hi, America. Welcome to the hothouse. As you can see, there's nothing here yet, just a patch of dirt. But this is where the dream begins for one lucky couple. Over the next few months, we watch as they join forces with 13 other couples while they build a spectacular waterfront home. But we'll tell you more about the house later, because this journey is about much more than just bricks and mortar. Along with the richest guaranteed prize giveaway in Australian TV history, also up for grabs, is a fabulous lifestyle right here on Queensland's beautiful Bribie Island. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? For our couples, it's the adventure of a lifetime. This show will change lives. It's not about who wants to be a millionaire. At the end of the show, one of our couples will be a millionaire, twice over. And won't they be fighting for it?
And all you seem to be doing at the moment is insulting us.
Why don't we all just shut up and let Brett talk? We'll all just shut up for a little bit.
You are.
Next door, he doesn't realise there's going to be a house there and all he's going to be looking at's a brick wall.
You guys after a canal view when you're chopping up carrots.
The way you're talking about it, you're putting all the emphasis on the bench that's facing the canal.
No.
You still have to be whinging, get out and do it.
It's a road. But we're trying to get your head around because you made such a dumb decision. I'm sitting there having a big cry about what we're putting forward.
We're not whinging. When you've got money to spend, you spend it. Well, why don't you guys come down here and we'll watch you guys dig out down here.
All I know is this is Queensland and I want to see the
Queensland, Smeensland, you know, big deal.
in the mud pit. You want to get in the mud?
Sorry to say, but only 2 couples are winning it, not 30.
Mate, I'm not in court. Brett.
It's just a matter of trying to manipulate a situation.
I felt like there was an ulterior motive, to tell the truth. And
We've got a nice house that someone's going to be very happy with at the end of the day, but we're going to bust our butts to get that up in the time.
It's not a little window.
If you're having a dinner party,
It's not a little window.
where's your dinner party?
It could be out on the patio. It could be on the patio. It could be on the patio.
Hang on a minute, there's 2 areas.
Of course,
there's a
there is 2
meals
areas.
area.
we're a little bit
There's 3 areas.
Why don't we start? The game has started.
You've been dismissive about all our suggestions.
I'm going to throw a few bricks around if I have to.
We're going to win the whole house. We are.
So, how does it work? Well, we've bought this block of waterfront land at beautiful Pacific Harbour. Over the next 3 months, we'll watch as our couples make dozens of crucial decisions on what to build and how to build it. Our couples must decide on everything from design to soft furnishings. They'll have a dazzling choice of new kitchens, bathrooms and interiors, almost as dazzling as the range of contestants themselves. While their new homes are making their way to Bribie, the couples make their way from all over Australia to the Conrad Treasury Hotel in Brisbane for their last hours of luxury.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
If you just wouldn't mind just signing our registration cards, thank you very much.
I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous.
Just the last couple of weeks, it's been like, 5 days to go, 4 days to go, 3 days to go, and it's finally here.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Oh my gosh, look at this room. This is it. All right, let's go to bed.
Our wedding night was the last night we stayed in a hotel room that was as nice as this.
That was 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Dress shoes, the funky shoes, white thongs with the leather, because, you know,
I bought some spray paint to spray paint my work boots.
Just the black running shoes, just the funky streetwear orange shoes.
That's the massage table which I don't get on. I actually do the work. A little reward for people that help us build our house.
Obviously white slides, because you can't get in without white slides. Just need a pair of Everlast in white and brown. You have to, they're a must. So they're the shoes.
There's our bikes. We've got one each. And they're matching pink bikes for the sisters. All right, I've got some little gym shorties.
And here's the Scrop of Love shirt. I'll be doing a bit of loving in that, I tell you. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you later.
Guys,
Night, guys.
we'll see you tomorrow early, bright and early.
See ya.
Sounds of silence, or should I say the calm before the storm. Our couples have bunked down for the night, no doubt contemplating what lies ahead. Remember, they haven't even seen the land. This will surely be the most incredible adventure of their lives. And remember, there's no room for second thoughts. It all starts tomorrow. Finally, the moment the couples have been dreaming of. At the wheel, the contestants drive their caravans across the Bribie Island Bridge. Hello, welcome! Hot truck! Really good to meet you guys. I'm Julie, this is Sam. Hey, welcome! You got a gold car!
How are you?
Good.
With the caravan park.
Too, I can take it. Definitely. It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's going to get a lot crazier. Woohoo! Add the aircon. The comfort ends here. Come on, out. Come on, guys. Jump. Hello. It's going to get you to meet the mayor. Sure. It's all big sticks now. It's time to meet the mayor. Everybody, this is the mayor of Caboolture. I'm just here to welcome you.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bribie Island.
Thank you.
We are delighted to have you here. And whether your time is short or long, we know that you'll take many happy memories from this beautiful place. So welcome once again.
Before the first glimpse of their home for the next 3 months, we give them a taste of the luxurious lifestyle that could be theirs for life, if they play their cards right. Up next, some inspiration before the game playing begins. Just settling in, boys. Yeah,
I moved in.
you look so comfy. You're so comfy. But later, the dream turns into a terrifying nightmare.
I'm a bit scared, but all right. I feel very safe.
Before our couples arrive at the hothouse site, we are giving them a little taste of the luxury that one of them will soon enjoy for life. And already Chris seems very comfortable in his new neighbourhood.
The Aguilar Rangers, and then it meets up with the Blackall Rangers.
Meet colourful Queenslanders Chris and Sarah with an age difference between them of 16 years. That's right, 16.
Sarah pretty much likes things to go her way. She'll never sort of slip into the shadows.
I think Chris is a very strong person. He just has a way with people. He can talk his way out of anything.
Living in a beautiful house in a beautiful spot, it's a dream come true for anyone, I think.
My friends found out that he had children. They were a bit, who are you going out with? And then they met him and fell in love with him.
She's really mature for her age and I'm really immature for my age, so we meet at, halfway.
Halfway. We do rent this house. It's very colourful, very us, very out there, bright.
As you can see, all the furniture is handmade. I love making things out of nothing.
And all the artwork that you can see around here is mine.
Like us. Bright and airy. Well, you're airy, I'm bright.
This is our bedroom. Chris made me my makeup hutch where I do my hair.
I love working with my hands, making furniture and so forth in the garage. I've got to be doing something.
My favourite place, wardrobe.
As you can see, I get relegated to the left-hand side, tucked in the corner, while Her Highness gets the rest of the room.
This is my space, that's your space.
Working physically with my hands, I've done it all my life, so I don't think there'll be any chance of me running out of things to do on a construction site.
You can fix anything. I've never met anyone like you that can fix absolutely everything. I'll do the right signs.
Sarah and I sing in a covers band here in Brisbane. And that was how we met. I was singing, I looked out into the crowd and I'm just watching this girl walk across the amazing, look at that, oh my God.
I will never be seen as Chris's little girl, no way, nah. I'm my own person, I'm my own strength.
If the chance came along to bend the rules in order to win the house, then yeah, I'd be willing to take that chance.
I've never renovated a house, but I'm a hard worker. I'm not someone who is just like Mrs. Prim and Proper. These nails are coming off.
Hello. Oh, hi, neighbour! Gonna meet your new family? These are the new kids who've been living in your neighbourhood.
Come over, have a drink.
See ya.
Okay, guys, I have arranged for a tour inside one of these amazing houses so you can get a feel for what you might be living in. Hopefully soon, in 3 months' time, in fact. So... And that's just one of the rules. Come on, Christian, test it out. Relax yourself. Come on, do you get used to this?
Yep, great.
Can you see yourself living somewhere like this?
I can.
Can you see yourself building something like this?
No.
Some of these couples have never glimpsed luxury like this, let alone have the chance to own it. What do you reckon, guys? How does this compare to your current love shack? Come on, test it out! Test it out! You could be living here. Hey! James and Nat live in Brisbane and recently moved to the Sunshine State from Sydney so they could afford to buy their first home, a 2-bedroom unit in Norman Park.
He's a bit stubborn. If he's set in his ways about something, that's it, and end of discussion.
She isn't as precious as she looks. She can get her hands dirty. She can work just as hard as anyone. I've seen her work as hard as anyone. If Natalie and I win the house, we'd have kids. We'd virtually have kids almost straight away.
Well, this is our house.
Come through and we'll show you the bedroom. Isn't that calls it the action room?
This is James's pride and joy. This is him with his friend Bob Hawke.
I enjoy being in control. I mean, I think it comes from being a male.
We do compromise, but if a decision has to be made at the end of the day, it's James that makes it.
Our kitchen.
This is my domain. Obviously, from what you can see here, we're very busy people. All ready, quick-made meals just raring to go.
She does the cooking and the cleaning.
I do the more feminine duties.
Yes.
But I don't mind doing it in the sense that he provides for me in other ways. And if he's providing for me and keeping me happy, the least I can do is something in return. I got these roses the night James proposed.
And she got that thing. Where is it? There it is. She got that as well. Like, I got on one knee in a restaurant full of people, and I was just there like,
I didn't
okay.
even think I said yes. I think you
No, you
slipped
did.
the ring on.
No,
That
she
was
said
it.
yes. I said, is that a yes? And she said, yeah.
I'd like to think we're representatives of young Australia and what that stands for at the moment. The majority of people our age are young professionals.
Yep.
Struggling to make a living, struggling to get ahead, struggling to get their own home.
We strive, we work pretty hard, we have ambition.
I really don't want to be perceived as being a dumb blonde.
There is a possibility that they will perceive Natalie as the legally blonde girl, but it's up to Natalie to get her hands dirty.
Not afraid at all. Bring it on, I say.
The wicker chair.
I want to jump in the pool. What do you think? Hey! Oh, yeah! Scott and Petra have lived together on and off throughout their fluctuating 2.5-year relationship. They've always rented units and both hold down a number of jobs to try and get ahead.
She looks like, you know, the typical Barbie doll thing like that, but she's not. She'll get down and she'll get in the grease. She'll pull a sump out of a motor or whatever. She doesn't care.
Everyone loves Scotty. He's a funny, really funny bugger. He'll lighten it all up with characters and comedy.
All right, well, this is the love shack. This is our little love shack. When you're first going out with someone, I suppose you go, oh, I don't want to live with them, I don't want to live with them. But you end up staying there all night anyway, so I just said, I'll bugger it, move in.
This is my area. This is where I do all my little dishes and stuff. Cook Scotty's bacon and eggs in the morning. Most of the stuff here's
Yeah, cheapos.
second hand.
Yeah, you go.
Not that I would have picked it, but you know.
Yeah, so yeah.
Have to be a bit budget on something.
As long as you're comfy, you know, if you've got your telly, you've got your stereo, you've got a coffee table, and it doesn't have to be the schwank or schwanky. As long as you're comfy, and that's the main thing. That's probably the feature. Got that for $50.
It's beautiful. And it looks good.
I've done a few commercials and a little bit of modelling. My dad calls it blousing. Secondly, I'm a surf coach now. Teaching what you love doing is just the most ultimate job in the world. I love it.
Well, I've done secretarial work since I was about 17, and I do makeup on the side. I love doing my makeup.
Yeah, that's great. Good girl.
We know that there's going to be people that are going to go, God, look at these two, look at Ken and Barbie or something like that. But, you know, they're going to see that. We're not like that at all. We're strugglers. Like you know, as I said, we get some money sometimes, and then like there might be a sale on us.
Love shopping. I could spend 10 hours in a shopping centre, even if it's only window shopping.
I might see a nice board that I might want, and there goes your budget straight down the gurgler.
We don't have many priorities, do we?
There's no priority, as long as, you know.
Whatever makes us happy at the time.
Live by week by week.
And if we've got to eat baked beans, we eat baked beans. Happy days!
Just settling in, boys. Yeah,
I moved in.
You look so comfy. You're so comfy.
We've moved in. That's it. I found my house.
I want to tuck you in.
I found our dream house. This is it.
Do you like the details?
It's so beautiful.
That's another thing. That's all I wanted was a big shower head.
Big shower head.
The house in general, how do you feel about it?
I love the house. I was just saying to Michelle the other day, I think one-storey houses are much better than two-storey houses. Just a bit more private, and
It's light and airy, it keeps the heat down.
Mark and Michelle were college sweethearts. They met while studying at art school and have been running their own graphic design business from their home office for the past 6 years.
I think Mark will be a leader. He has a strong personality. I hope he doesn't get into many fights with people or, yelling matches.
I think Michelle would struggle a lot less than what I will. She comes from a large family and she's not as headstrong as what I am. We've been together 9 years and been married for 6.
This is our office where we work together all day, every day.
We socialise together. All our activities are done pretty much together.
I was competing for 3 years doing bodybuilding and body sculpting. At the moment, I'm just trying to relax a bit more and not be in competition mode.
I get frustrated fairly easy when I don't get my own way. I'm definitely a leader of such, only because I don't probably let anybody else be the leader. Cleaning freak, Michelle's a cleaning freak.
Mark's a Nazi, definitely.
There's no clutter. Michelle can't stand clutter. It's got to be clean. So less things in here, the better. Everything's got to be squared up, and books if there's a magazine on the coffee table, it has to be square. Told you she was a cleaning freak. All the labels are to the front.
Mark thinks that there are fairies in this house and things amazingly get done.
When?
Washing gets done and it's like, oh my God, who did that? Where did that happen? I only put that on there this morning.
What are you talking about?
Yes, we've been through marriage counselling and, we thought we weren't going to come through, but we did, so.
We want to win the house and live in that house and show people that this is what we've done and this is us. So we'll be fairly ruthless trying to achieve our goals and our ideas. We want people to work as hard as what we are.
Yeah, it will be upsetting if there are people that are just there to sit back and relax, because this is not the time or place for that to happen. And we're going to be working damn hard, and we hope that we find other couples that'll work just as hard as what we do.
So now that you've seen the house, how do you feel knowing that this could be a reality for you, this lifestyle?
Unreal.
Are you getting a bit psyched up?
Unbelievable.
Are you prepared to work hard for it? Oh, yeah. Are you prepared to fight for it? What's wrong with you? Remember, for two of you, this is about to become your reality. The fighters are starting to emerge.
I'm going to throw a few bricks around if I have to.
and let the games begin.
Started, I think a lot of couples have sort of sussed out who their main problems are and stuff, and they're trying to, I wouldn't say suck up, but they're trying to, get on with the people that they first didn't click with and that sort of stuff.
The couples don't know it, but they are approaching Bribey's hottest new caravan park.
Guys, have a look on your right. That's where your new home's going to be. That's us.
Take my hand! Take my hand! This is it! This is your new home!
This is it. This is awesome. Look at the view. Wow.
This is the prettiest piece of dirt you're gonna see.
Oh my God.
This is it! Welcome! I see it. I know. It's a bit of work to do, right? Are you worried?
Just seeing that other place makes you think like, oh, how are we going to do that, But
heaps of work to do.
31-year-old Jules is an advertising executive. Her husband of 7 years, 35-year-old Simon, has swapped the pen for the pram to take care of the couple's 2 children.
Hello.
She knows when to, back off. She's got some fairly specific style, ideas for herself, and how much she can take on other people's ideas will be interesting.
And Si actually is really good with his hands, and he loves making things. Like once he gets stuck into a project, he just throws himself into it, like whether it be like cubby house for the kids or something, he'll just like immerse himself in it and you can't stop him. So that's really good.
Down the stairs carefully.
You guys are lucky. It's supposed to be the best day ever.
We've got a family, 2 kids, and we live in a 2-bedroom house, and so it would be a great start, and we'll put a lot of energy into going as far as we can just from that point of view, I suppose.
I think it will probably get quite intense at times. It will be demanding. I certainly am not going into it thinking that it's going to be easy. I think that it's going to be a real challenge.
No trees, no grass. We thought, they'd have at least the slab laid for sure. And it's very hard and there's nothing here.
There's a world of hurt. Pretty overwhelmed,
It's quite intense, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just admiring our view that we're going to have in 14 weeks. I'm ready to fight for it now. Before I was like pretty mellow going, no, I'm not going to fight for it, but
now you're ready.
now I'm ready. Get the gloves on.
Ready to go.
Despite the fact Trudy is 5 years older than Beau, each of them maintain they're the boss and openly admit their 3-year relationship has been a bit of a power struggle at times.
I think I've definitely worked hard. I think Trudy is going in there with the intent to work hard, but when it comes down to doing the hard work, I think it'll be interesting.
It'd be real hard for me to be the schemer. If anyone's going to be the schemer, it'd be Beau.
Well, career-wise, I basically do small amounts of building, houses, that sort of stuff.
I really, really love surfing, and it's been something I started at 15. I turned pro at 18, and I've been doing that now for 10 years.
This place was condemned, and we just spent a little bit of money on it just to get it livable. What happened to the door, honey?
The door fell off about a year ago, and I haven't gotten around to putting it back on yet.
See those pipes there? Water flows out of there.
We've got to get the light working, so we share in the dark.
We're wondering how much longer the house is going to stand up.
We should win because we're poor.
Yeah, and we're needy.
Yeah.
And we need a new house because ours is falling down.
I'm not going on the show unless I'm going to win it.
He's the sneaky one, so I'll just listen to him, and he'll send me on little missions.
I know anything we've got to do to win.
I'm going to throw a few bricks around if I have to.
At this stage, everyone seems nice.
Everyone seems nice, but I think once they've got to get up at 5 o'clock every morning for a month, then we'll see who's nice and who's not. So
Give us a week or so, we'll find something bad to say about someone.
Yeah.
There's not a bad egg amongst them, so voting, getting people eliminated is going to be quite a chore, I think.
Meet newlyweds Calvin and Heather. Calvin is a website manager and lifeguard, and Heather is taking a year off from primary school teaching to explore other opportunities.
Heather leans on me, I lean on her. She's a very people person, and she'll probably be there for others as well.
Calvin takes anything physical as a personal challenge. He really gets his teeth stuck into it, and he's like a dog with a bone.
We'd like to, start a family. We'd like to have a house with a backyard and a dog. And I grew up in North Queensland where everyone had a backyard and a front yard, and we played street cricket. And you can't do that in the eastern suburbs in Bondi. It's too busy, it's too high density living, and it's too expensive. Big TV, surround sound.
Why do you want that, though?
To watch the sport, cable TV.
Or just a whole room for sport?
Absolutely, entertaining.
You're not serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so this is my domain. Please enter. Calvin's eye level, so it's nice and handy for him.
It's my
We
stuff.
have the Calvin shelf.
That's right.
So
My Weet-Bix,
all the
my
things.
Vegemite.
I don't like the labels turned around the wrong way, so. So you think we made the right decision?
Absolutely.
You ready?
Let's go.
Home sweet home, the couple's compound. Okay, everybody, this is a pavilion. You're going to be spending a lot of time in here. I want you to look around, find your bag, find your luggage, take them to your caravans and start getting settled. Then we're going to bring it back in here. We're going to have some fun. The pavilion will be a meeting place for the couples to kick back, eat, and most importantly, make those big decisions.
Thank you, babe.
Look at that picture. Oh, it's already ripped.
Up next, the first signs of competition appear as the couples realise all caravans are not created equal.
Oh, you get the presidential caravan.
And later, the couples are hit with their first and biggest decision. Do they want a party house or a family home?
And there's a party house and there's no dance floor, no deck set up.
Where's the bar? The couples will be calling these caravans home for the next 3 months. They might think they're palatial now, but with nowhere else to escape, will they become claustrophobic as the competition heats up?
Yeah, come on in. This is our new love shack. Ready to do your business?
Nice.
Is it nice?
Yeah. It's huge.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Holy moly. Ooh la la.
Giddy up.
Home sweet home. Ooh, nice. Oh, this is amazing.
It's a custom van with 2 single bunks for our sister act.
Hello. We didn't bring CDs, did we? Which one do you want? That one? I don't mind. Whatever.
Meet Melbourne sisters Siobhan and Jacinta. They might look glamorous, but these girls tell us they're used to getting their hands dirty.
Oh, Siobhan is more of a leader, especially in the partnership that we have. But yeah, I don't believe it would be a problem.
When Jacinta wants something, when she makes a decision, she's usually made her mind up about it. That is not necessarily to say that she doesn't, she behaves inappropriately if she doesn't get what she wants. We both love an adventure, love to get out of our comfort zone and try something new and, just see where it takes us. My pet hate in somebody is bad manners. I don't think we will have a problem with it, but you never know. We've sanded, we've just done all the round the house renovation sort of things. We don't live in the country, we live in the city, and we live on a big block of land, so we've got chickens in the backyard.
And roosters.
I wouldn't say we're tomboys, we're girly girls, but we just have another element to our personalities that we're not scared to get in and have a go.
Yeah, we are very adventurous. We'll never say no.
Well, I wouldn't say never. You! Oh, look at this!
You got to really pack less makeup, sweetie.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Oh, yay.
I'm in. We're in.
We're in.
Yeah, I'm hanging over.
Hang over.
I'm going to probably fit them over the sofa.
It's a bit tight. Jesus. It's really nice.
Never been in a caravan before.
Oh, it's good. What side of the bed do you want?
I'll take that one.
Here we go. Just married. So noisy. No, I don't know. Just.
Hang on, let's just practice our sleeping position.
At least we're not
Here
in
we
a
go.
tent, honey.
Oh, that's not too bad. I think that's going to be our sleeping
Yeah.
position. We've just adopted the sleeping position, everyone.
Matt and Cher have been married for nearly 2 years. Cher's an aspiring songwriter and also plays the beautiful assistant to Matt, who's been voted Australia's most popular comedy magician.
Cher is an amazing wealth of intelligence, beauty, and everything that a man could ever want rolled into one. And truly, Cher to me is an absolute angel.
Matty's a hard worker. He's very passionate about what he does.
And all you do is you snap your fingers, you'll actually see it vanish right before your eyes. There we go. Abracadabra, and Cher's back to normal.
Historically, my whole family has been involved in magic, illusion, circus, and comedy. So I suppose in one way it's been handed down from generation to generation.
In the beat of a heart, unlock the mystery, unlock the mystery.
My passion is in music. I love writing songs. I suppose some people keep a diary. I write songs. This is our brother's house, actually. We're staying here for a month. I think it's a great opportunity, and we needed a house to live, and we can't really live with our relatives. In our dream house, we'd love to have a big music entertainment room, so something a little bit bigger than this.
Here we go.
I like to say that Matt thinks he's the head, but I actually turn the neck, so we kind of both get a bit.
Twist you right around here. She tells me and twists me which way she wants me to go. So I think, let me see, Year 12 maths, that would mean that Cher's the boss.
What really annoys me is people who are very closed-minded, who aren't open to just being open to everybody. Everybody's so different and everyone's unique, and we're never all going to agree on the same thing.
We'd like to be able to share the magic, like for example, right? For example, things just seem to pop out of anywhere. And if I can get that into my mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, it's showtime!
So there's a shower. That must be the toilet.
Extension cord. I don't know where that's going to go.
Wardrobe.
Don't know where this is going to go either.
Skylights.
Air conditioning.
And a hose.
Let's go have a shower together.
Can we shower together? There it is there.
Yeah, that's all right.
Despite being a whiz when it comes to building bikes, Chris has certainly met his match when it comes to the caravan awning.
Do you know how to work this?
The awning that goes out.
All right, no. That locks out. So it comes out like that. Yeah, right. So that'll...
That's just to put it up, isn't it? Yeah.
Mark and Michelle are doing random caravan checks to see if they're missing out on any goodies, and they soon discover that all caravans aren't created equally.
Oh, you get the presidential caravan.
Yeah, we got the presidential suite.
Yeah, that's good yours.
Nice. We got the mini.
Ours about this big.
Is your toilet like that?
Nah, ours is in the shower.
ours is like in with the shower. Yeah, it's at the back of the shower.
It's all in one. You can just sit there and do your thing and have a shower at the same time.
Shower
Okay, 3 months here, eh?
You can have this one.
I can, that could be for my socks, anyways.
Come on, boys, figure it out.
Unreal.
They must have ran out of money.
You got a divider. You've got a divider.
They're all gone. What's happening?
I know, these photos, they're just spinning me out.
I'm loving this window and the breeze coming through.
See, I don't know how I can handle your shower in the toilet.
Well, we're just going to have to handle it.
Where are you going to sit at the massage table?
Oh, God.
In the annex.
Yeah, there's fully.
There must be instructions or something in it.
We have a problem because my body lotions are going to take up the whole space.
Quick, get it going before we get a blackout.
Get it going,
Storm.
Get it.
Similar though, hey.
Yeah, your finger's bigger.
No idea.
If it's rocking, don't bother knocking.
It's a rockin', all right.
We might have this done by tomorrow.
Chris finally resorts to the unthinkable for many men, reading the instructions. And he's not the only one with the awning blues.
You like go up that way.
Yeah, okay, but then this is
You want to put it back? Put it
Oh,
down.
we broke this one, let's move to the other one.
Well, what do you reckon? You want to go for a wave today or what?
It's pumping.
Well, you can go surf the left bank over there and I'll surf the right.
I think it's going to be good for paddle fitness and that's it.
Yeah.
I think I'm dreaming.
The storm might bring something in.
Water baby Simon and his new neighbour Trudy can't resist the call of the canal.
You know, there's sharks in there. The locals say there's sharks in here, you know. There is. Are you okay? What about your woman?
I don't get eaten.
Yeah, you can save yourself, save your own skin.
Next, Nat's night of terror as a cyclonic storm wreaks havoc.
I'm a bit scared, but all right. I just don't feel very safe.
Plus you got windows and doors to the front.
During the storm, I actually felt pretty scared, and I'm not usually a wuss, but shut up, you. But I feel much better now. You wouldn't think a storm's just ripped through. So it's very beautiful, and I'm just glad it's gone.
Yeah, but then you get the sunset left over, so
Yeah,
it's
well, I
fine.
wasn't very happy.
We weren't scared. We were worried everything was going to get wet and ruined, but we weren't scared or worried.
No, you'll be right, mate. I love storms, so I don't really care. I just love the lightning and I love the light show.
The storm interrupted the connection of amenities to the vans, so our couples are without power and water.
Food would be good. Shower would be good. A toilet.
Just the basics, yeah, we're happy with
No
that.
storms. Peace and quiet,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for a little while.
The caravans are awesome. I think we got a bit gypped because we got the smallest one out of everything.
Our toilet's in the shower.
Yeah, big ideas
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
in. and
before,
then,
before you arrive, you think, oh yeah, that'll be my strategy. As soon as you get here, you think,
Just survive the next minute,
yeah.
and then the next minute, and then the
Yeah.
next hour.
Phil is 32 and a sales manager. 2 years his junior, Libby is an accident and emergency doctor. After a decade of marriage, this couple think it's high time they got themselves a home.
I think that he's able to let people know quite diplomatically when he's upset about something. That might rub people the wrong way, but I think generally, I think people will appreciate that.
Libby has never quit anything. If she puts her mind to it, she'll follow it through. She was the pastor's daughter. I was the ex-street kid that just come along.
Come in with the
bad
scar
boy.
down his face.
Yeah, the bad boy. And it was just a match made in heaven.
Now this is where it all happens.
Start a family pretty soon, I guess,
Yeah.
in the next few years, and we're going to need to upgrade. And
It'd be nice to have a bit more room, somewhere with our own yard.
plant life, that's Phil's domain. I kill plants, he treats them nicely, and they survive. I don't know what he does, but it works.
It's called water.
If some huge guy who's done renovating before is yelling at me, bossing me around and telling me what to do, I think I'd find that really difficult, and I think I would have to let him know about that.
Being a leader straight up front will be like being an undeveloped character in a horror movie. You know, they get killed off really quick. My plan was practically not to stand out, straight away.
Put your arm down like that, that's great. We're nice people, we're Christians, I'm a doctor, Phil's a really hard-working guy. Don't think you would have to leave your morals at the door to get ahead. I think that there are going to be ways to get ahead just using your ambition and drive and hard work. We've had a lot of things happen to us that have been really difficult. We've lost money here and there with business ventures. We've just kept our heads down. I feel that no one else could be as hardworking as we are, as ambitious as we are, and all the while keeping our integrity as we do.
While the post-storm mop-up continues, let's meet Perth's Kat and Ben. At just age 20 and 21, they are our youngest couple vying for the hothouse. They're desperate to win as they think it's high time they moved out of home.
When it comes down to arguing her point, like, she would win hands down with me because I'd go, all right, just sort of walk off.
He will withdraw himself from like an argument. He'll say what he wants to say, and then he'll just sit back, and that's that. If they want to deal with it, they deal with it. Otherwise, whatever.
We are both stubborn. Like, we both know what we like, we know what we don't like, so we fight that. We force each other against each other. Like,
Ben and I know each other so well, and we know how to push each other's buttons. Yeah, he's very clever. He's very creative.
there was no particular point where I said I'm going to become an artist.
it does define me as a person, I guess.
Ben likes his art and his canvas. I sort of think of it the same kind of way. Just, yeah, painting a face almost. It's fun. I like doing people up. I like making people feel good.
Catherine's pretty laid back, eh? That's why, you know, we are quite similar in the views we have. Like, we like the same sorts of people. Well, we're both still living with our parents for financial purposes, I guess.
Us still being quite a young couple,
Yeah.
hopefully they'll be open to the fact that maybe we are a little bit more mature than we look. He's not a rough guy. I mean, ignore the tattoos, the haircut, which he loves to change his hair. You know, we haven't moved out of home and we haven't rented that house. And
Something's got to change, eh? And man, this could be the way out, and just that's how we're going to play it, I think, eh?
We've put a welcome dinner on tonight, but this is the last time we'll cook for them. To get the barbie started, we've also invited Aussie John from Aussie Home Loans.
I've come to save you. How you doing?
Gonna give us up a storm. Let's go.
Well, let's go. Okay, let's go. Thanks, boss.
What the couples don't know is Aussie John is doing much more than just turning sausages. Aussie Home Loans will give each couple $10,000 as they get voted off. Not a bad way to ease the blow.
Let's see how they go.
Plus, he's putting in another $50,000 for the winning couple. The only catch, we'll be dipping into the kitty should anyone disobey the rules.
Here's wishing you all the best, and number one, have a lot of fun.
How's your dinner going? Good. All right, while you're eating, I want to talk to you about something quite important. You have a decision to make. Possibly the biggest decision that you're going to make while you're here. I have Rob and Les here. They're your builders. They're going to talk to you about two plans. One for a family home, one for a party home. And you have to make that decision. So don't be shy. Ask these guys everything you want to ask them, because this is your dream house. So...
You might come across and have a look at some of the plans.
Yeah. Come on over. Follow them over.
This decision could drive a wedge between our happy bunch. The family house has the master bedroom away from the busy canal to maintain privacy. The party house lets it all hang out with the master bedroom and spa overlooking the stunning water views.
So which one's that?
This is a party house.
This is a party one. And then come and have a look at these.
You've got the master bedroom at the back, canals down here. The other one, the family house, master bedrooms at the front, canals at the back. The kids get all the fun.
And this is a party house, and there's no dance floor, no deck set up.
Where's the bar? I think there's a family one because that's the water and there's kids there.
The family versus party decision is a biggie for James and Nat. They've already said they'd have kids straight away if they win the house.
And if you have the master bedroom on the street, your neighbours can look straight in, and even if you landscape it out, you've got no view at all from your master bedroom.
And if you have a
You give it to
screaming,
the
you
children.
can move the kids out the other end.
Yep. I haven't asked Amy yet, but I think
Christian and Amy from Victoria have been together since they were 17 and say they're ready to make the tough decisions to win their piece of paradise.
Christian's actually pretty easily swayed. He will sort of go with my ideas because he'll know that I'll persist and persist and persist until he says yes.
once she's made up her mind, she's made up her mind, and it's very hard to change. But we're going to be ourselves, and this is the way we are. And if you don't like it, then too bad.
If we won the prize, it'd change our lives dramatically.
Yeah.
Just to be able to say, hey, everyone, come over to my house. You know,
I mean,
you're
we're
welcome.
quite big on family. It's just sort of like a cultural thing. My parents have already said they're going to come and live with us.
I don't have any renovation skills. I have no idea what different tools look like besides the normal hammer and the spanner, and that's probably about it.
I'm a quick learner, and I can carry heavy stuff. And I like to think that I have an eye for style, I guess.
I like warm colours.
Like neutral type of colours, pastel.
I don't like pastel.
Okay, maybe not pastel. I think there will be some trying times. I mean, at the best of times, we don't agree on everything, but I think we'll get through it. And as I've always said, you know, together we can do anything we want.
Amy and I love an argument. That's why we've been together for so long. Not an argument. We'd like to debate. Amy likes to think she's right.
Yeah. Some people are a bit quiet. I hope people don't feel pressured to go towards the plan that everyone else wants.
Remember, Simon and Jules already have 2 kids, so they'll want to choose the right house for their family.
No one sort of asked us how we felt about it, but that doesn't matter. Like, you know, I think we're pretty happy to go with the flow.
I mean, there's a lot of things too that we wouldn't, you know, necessarily have as a bedroom. We can make this into like a yoga room or something. We can make this into an office. That could be my toy room, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Brett and Jeff have been together for 2 years. Brett is an ex-gymnast, while Jeff is a film graduate with a background in marketing and promotions. The pair now run their own family gym in Perth.
Jeff's probably more balanced than I am. He'll pull everything into the right line or the way that we should go.
If he gets an idea, I mean, he'll go for it just like that, and most of the times without even telling me or anyone else about it. So he's pretty much a go-getter. Brett and I set this gym up 14 months ago.
G'day guys, welcome to Body Pump.
Basically, Brett's dream, he's an ex-gymnast and always wanted to have his own gym.
Home stretch.
Brett does 90% of the classes.
It's a good combination because you need, well, I do the practical side of things and look after the classes and I look after the kids and stuff.
And basically, I do everything else.
The things that we do within our own gym and even at home, we get in there, we do it. Do you know what I mean? So the person that's going to be lazy and probably the person that's arrogant and says, I'll do it and doesn't do it, you know, and says, that will give me the...
And this is my favorite room in the house, the toy room. I've been collecting toys for about 22 years now.
When we first started seeing each other, he said to me, I collect toys, and I went, okay,
right.
I said, if you bring them out and start going, you know, the little kids with the cars going, I said, that's it, we are over and done with.
Well, no, now I just keep in my toy room, and when I'm upset, I just come in here and play. Yeah.
Right. I think I do have one fear, and that's that the other couples won't accept us. It's a very hard thing to imagine, us two stepping into that sort of setup and just seeing how we are embraced, and if we are, and to what level, you know. We could either be taken on that we are the nice guys or that we are sort of like the different people, you know. And you would hope that it's not going to be the different people. Yeah. I don't think it's going to damage or hinder our relationship at all. No. Considering the
might
amount
be better. If that's humanly possible.
Okay, so we're not likely to get a decision on the house tonight. So the couples take the plans to bed to think them over. But if this house is to be built on time, they must make a group decision tomorrow. Nat's not quite ready to think about the house plans. She's still reeling from the storm.
When it first started to come through, because the compound's so open, I could see it coming, and I thought, oh, it'd be all right. But as it got closer, I felt a bit sick in the stomach, and I just basically cowered in the corner, and I'm not usually like that. Hopefully people don't vote me off because of the storm. I'd like to think that since we've been here, people have got to know me a little bit. I know it's very early days, but I can't help what I felt. No, it really didn't feel very good at all, so...
Over in Jules and Simon's caravans, it's all house plans.
People are obviously excited about making decisions. They want the decisions to go easy. And one thing I noticed with a couple of things we've done so far is we're very gung-ho about making a decision, and then people just go around and check, is that okay with you? Like, you know, you've got kids, and is that okay with you, you know? And so it's sort of, everyone's very caring, but, you know, their first thing is, I suppose, to follow their instinct. And at the moment, it's pretty tough because people are really nice, and I don't think they're sort of tiptoeing around the issue of the fact that it's a game.
That's it. No one's talking about anything.
And
you don't want to bring it up either in case they go, oh, all this scheming and
yeah, exactly.
Get
so
rid of them.
It's just, I think it's everyone's sort of all ears and eyes and no mouths.
People who did think B pretty much changed their mind.
I'm not worried about it. If I honestly got B, I'd say it, and I'd say why. But so it's their prerogative. If they don't want to speak up for what they want, then they're just going to lose out to the rest of the team.
The first morning in the hothouse dawned clear and calm after the raging storm of the night before. But there was a hint of tension in the fresh morning breeze. The contestants facing their first big decision: which house to build. Although no one was talking about it as they began to clean up after the storm. While others got to work, some of the women had different priorities. Just crossing the yard was a challenge. With building due to start soon, it seems that today everyone will get their hands and feet dirty.
There's a bit of a storm last night, so there's a bit of water around, so it's a bit hard when you go and have a shower, you come back and you're muddy again.
So do anyone have any doubts about the plants?
Hey. No, we do, yeah.
It's the most practical.
Yeah.
For us.
For adults, anyway.
For us.
Yeah. Not for the children.
Yeah, but I just don't think having children near a canal is practical.
I agree with you.
Heaps of room.
We came back in last night with our plans.
With the plans.
And I think it was pretty much...
Unanimous.
Yeah. Everyone wants A. And that's what I heard, and I asked everyone, and everyone likes Plan A, the party house.
Despite telling us last night that they weren't being listened to, this morning they changed their tune.
Yeah, everyone was quite considerate in that regard. They sort of came up and said, "Oh, are you sure?" And they knew the majority was going one way, and they sort of said, "Are you sure?" But there was no argument from us, and it wasn't just a matter of being amicable. It was we genuinely thought it was better.
Yeah, we like the idea of having the master bedroom overlooking the canal. Maybe purely for selfish reasons.
People who did think B pretty much changed their mind.
I'm not worried about it. If I honestly thought B, I'd say it, and I'd say why. But so it's their prerogative. If they don't want to speak up for what they want, then
Exactly.
they're just going to lose out to the rest of the team.
I think everyone, pretty much said what they wanted. I hope so anyway. I mean, you wouldn't want to
upset anyone.
Yeah, feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Petra has her own idea about work boots. Everyone knew that they had to be up for a 7 a.m. crucial health and safety meeting before starting to build. It might seem like a boring piece of administration, but without it, they can't set foot on the site and therefore can't compete for the $2 million prize. But there was one noticeable absence at the breakfast table. Couple 5, Gold Coast pro surfer Trudy and her partner Beau. Luckily for everyone, Jules decides to risk the wrath of Trudy, as they will all soon find out time is money.
Guys! Hello!
Hello.
Hey guys!
Hey.
We just had to come and get the meeting and make the meeting 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
And
no, we're ready.
Ricky's just sort of
Okay, no worries. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I was the one that had to do the deed, sorry.
She's finally coming out.
Oh, there she is.
Making an appearance. And I'll get that.
At 7:15, Beau and Trudy finally made an appearance. 15 minutes late.
I took your sleeping tablet.
What Beau and Trudy don't realise is that by delaying the course by half an hour, they've also jeopardised the 50,000 Aussie dollar cash bonus.
We're from the National Safety Council of Australia, commonly known as NSCA. We're here this morning to present a training course to you on occupational health and safety and hopefully minimise your risk to injury and illness on the site, not just the construction site alone, but the total site here where you're living for the next couple of months.
Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate that, mate.
Latecomers Trudy and Beau were relieved to have passed the test, earning themselves a blue card, though they had no idea the victory would be short-lived.
How was your first night in the vans? Comfy? Let's have a look at your eyes. You look pretty well rested. You look pretty well rested. Something that we haven't told you guys yet is that John Simons has given us 50,000 Aussie dollars, and that's to help the eventual winner settle into Bribie Island.
Over the next 13 weeks, if any of you guys make a mistake on the building site or you don't work together as a team, penalties will be enforced. So the Aussie dollar fund will shrink. This morning, Bo and Trudy slept in, and that held up a very important blue card meeting. Without a blue card, you guys can't start work. So everything's been pushed back 30 minutes. That just cost all of you $1,000. So the fund is now $49,000. Ouch.
Excuse me, I'd like to protest that because I asked the producer last night what time we had to get up, and he said it didn't matter tomorrow morning because we weren't doing anything. So,
Look at that finger pointing.
Hey, I don't get these arms for nothing.
It's not your arms I'm worried about.
So, I'm sorry, I'm backing, I'm not going to take that.
Okay, so we have a penalty.
I think we have a penalty dispute. Dave,
Okay. How does everybody else feel about it?
Trudy's, she's that sort of girl that will just stand up and say exactly what's on her mind, which, you know, you got to love about her because she's just straight in there and no way, mate, no, see.
This morning was a bit of a shock, but I think from that we'll learn and we'll probably sit down tonight and go, okay, this is the time we all need to be here. We'll all make sure we're there, and hopefully this time that won't happen again. So.
I think so. I think it was Trudy got a little bit baited, and
It's just unfortunate, I think, that happened.
That was a bit hard. But then again, we never started with anything anyway, so $49,000 is still $49,000 in our pocket.
And I'm not letting no team down, so if...
I mean, these are obviously...
This one go, and then we just all support each other.
The other 12 couples managed to turn up on time. So, unfortunately for Trudy and Bo, our decision is final.
I'm not going to just handle that because as far as I'm concerned, that sucks. I don't like letting anyone down for $1,000 and it just means that Bo and I will have to try to get that $1,000 back for everyone else.
Okay, if you've got a shovel, how about you start digging here? If you haven't got a shovel, grab a wheelbarrow, bring it over here. These guys will fill your wheelbarrow up and take the waste over to the pile over there.
Obviously, Simon is definitely a leader and he's real helpful, but at this stage, there's no one that doesn't want to work. Everyone's doing their best, so at this stage I don't have a problem with anyone.
On to things fashionable. We have a few things to distribute. Some gifts. It's not all bad news. We have some boots and some Guernseys for you, which are about to become your uniforms. So we'd like for you to basically find your team numbers, strip off here or in your vans, your choice, and basically deck yourselves out.
Okay.
Look at the legs. I never knew they were under there. First time I've seen them.
Well, I think the shorts are a bit short for a work site, just quietly. We're also going to be bending over and doing all those things that you guys want to see us in short shorts doing, so I think that they should be a bit longer.
I've worn shorts this short since I was about 6 years old.
For all those girls who want to work on a building site, this is for you.
Have a look, guys. Sensational. Check this out. Where's your mum when you need her? Don't worry, sweet. No one on television will laugh.
I don't think they recognise me.
They won't even know who we are. They'll have no idea. They won't even see the numbers.
How's everyone feeling the uniforms? Is it sexy? Well, look, feel free to customise them. I think you've done some good. Would you like to stand up, give us a bit of a fashion parade here? Got a little bit of customising going on there. You can customise them, but probably with the girls, you might want to limit the accessories. Anything that's dangling, hanging off is going to cause problems. The reason why we've got you in these uniforms is because today you start work on the construction site, and it's for safety. The bright greens and the steel-cap boots, safety on the construction site. First decision that you need to make today is to appoint a foreperson for the construction site. That's a decision that you have to make together. Who's going to be the leader of the pack?
That's what Bo does. He's a foreman at work.
Okay, well, that's a good start. That's a good start. Have a think about it.
Bo. But that's what he does.
Sounding good. You're sounding popular, mister.
Put your hand up, bro. That's us.
Do it. Yeah, I'll do it, yeah.
So do we have a vote?
Yeah, bud.
Do I get foreman shorts?
What are the specifications of foreman's shorts?
They're longer.
Okay, why did you choose Bo?
Because he's pretty.
If he's the foreman, he won't be late in the morning.
Bo is a carpenter and usually very shy. That's something he'll need to work on quickly if he's going to rally these troops.
Okay, guys, come on, everyone around a circle. We're working out what we're doing this afternoon. Oh, great leader.
Basically, we've got to dig a pool. So we don't have a pool now, we've got to dig it all out by hand.
Oh, we'll get Merkel.
By hand? Yeah, by hand. Is that for...
We've got to pave a section, I think could be out the back. So I need a crew on the pavers. There's some loose gravel over there. That's all got to be whacker-packered down.
Bo, what is whacker-packering?
Well, I've never done it before, but it's basically a machine to squash the gravel.
All right.
So I don't know if they want it paved later or what, but they just want it compacted down. So you just got to hold a machine which goes up and down.
I can do that.
Yeah.
It goes boom, 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 and it's really fun.
There's a pontoon coming. So if I can get a crew to dig the pool,
How many?
yeah, it's going to be a pretty hard job. So I might get Simon to run everyone. All right, who wants to go in the pool?
I'll go in the pool.
What we want to do is we want to get you to get a couple more of the pool builders to come out and give us a hand to hold the tarp down.
Oh, we're going to have a tarp?
Yeah, we tarp, and then what we do is we mark it out, spray paint around it.
Oh, so the tarp's like a template?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So if you want to get a couple of the pool moving through.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Hey, can you just put your hand up if you're a ditch digger, please? Or can you guys come and give us a hand over here? And you come too, and yeah.
Obviously, Simon is definitely a leader, and he's real helpful. But at this stage, there's no one that doesn't want to work. Everyone's doing their best, so at this stage, I don't have a problem with anyone.
He is great. He's the best foreman we've ever had. I love his lax attitude. He's really cool. I love it. He's the perfect foreman. If I have to vote for a foreman, I'll be voting for him every time. One reason he's the reluctant foreman, and that's really cool. Template on the ground. We're going to mark around the template where the pool goes and dig out our 12 tonnes of dirt.
I would love to help you dig out the template.
I've never known anyone to dig out their own pool before, so this is going to be a bit of a first.
I've done it a few times. It's going to be easy.
You reckon?
Once you start getting going, it's a piece of cake. Yeah. Well,
What do you think?
this is going to be really easy. Just to a few shovels out. We've got ourselves a pool. Won't take long at all.
Okay, if you've got a shovel, how about you start digging here? If you haven't got a shovel, grab a wheelbarrow, bring it over here. These guys will fill your wheelbarrow up and take the waste over to the pile over there.
All right, pavers, if you want to come over here. Scotty, you're looking after pavers, are you?
All up a crack.
Well, the drum we've got at the moment, we're trying to work out how far we want to take the pavers from the pool.
Bo's a leader, but he's not a leader like me who would just scream at everyone and tell them just to do what they're told. He's a leader by respect, so I'm actually glad he got given the job because it will show the whole world his personality instead of not showing him because he's so quiet and general day.
Laughter, excitement, storms, tears. Tomorrow, the gloves come off. It's their first big decision, the family home or the party house. We'll find out who's playing the game and who's playing for keeps. The heat's just been turned up on the Hot House.
Maybe some people might be portraying a friendly image towards us when that's actually not what they're thinking.
We don't have to give you anything. It's up to you to convince us.
Rightio.
You better plead your case, basically.
Mate, I'm not in court. So you're sitting there having a big cry about what we're putting forward.
I'm not having wheelbarrow duty.
You are facing the canal and nobody else.
I don't understand what Brett's trying to say. It's hard work going down the drain.
I can't even drive a wheelbarrow.
You like the vote? Yeah. One of you couples is going to own it.
Trying
trying to get your head around because you made such a dumb decision.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm very, very.
I think he's delusional.
Yeah.
Why don't you shut up?
What you're all thinking is completely stupid.
Everyone congregates around the bench and has drinks, correct?
Yes.
Love it. Correct?
All you seem to be doing at the moment is insulting us.
An extra 40 grand, that would mean I wouldn't have to work. We could get married, have kids, and that's what we want to do anyway.
Queensland, Schmeesland, you know, big deal.
Don't forget to listen to Today FM in Sydney, B105 in Brisbane, Fox FM in Melbourne, SAFM in Adelaide and Mix 94.5 in Perth this Wednesday morning when the 5 couples that have been shortlisted to be the 14th couple will be revealed. The latest information on what's happening here in the Hot House, log on to www.thehothouse.tv. More of the hot stuff tomorrow night. See you then.